Good morning all of you. In this video we will discuss about inheritance of two genes. Inheritance of two genes is also called dihybrid cross. It is also called dihybrid cross. Because here two pairs of characters, they are transmitted from one generation to the next. Mendel also crossed pea plant that differed with two characters, like one plant with seeds of yellow color and round shape, and the next plant is seeds of green color and wrinkle shape. So Mendel also crossed pea plant. These two pea plants, they are differed in only two characters. One is seed color and seed shape. And some pea plants have yellow color and round shape, and some pea plants have green color and wrinkle shape. And these two are crossed. When these two are crossed in F1 generation, he obtained all round and yellow plants. In this cross, yellow color is dominant over green color, and round shape is dominant over wrinkle shape. And what are the phenotypes? The phenotypes of these parents can written as yellow and round. This is one plant, and it is crossed with green and wrinkle shape. These are the phenotypes of the given parents. So what is inheritance of two genes? So two genes, the two pairs of characters, they are inherited from one generation to the next generation. Mendel crossed in pea plant. These two plants are differed with two characters. For example, one plant with yellow color round shape, it is crossed with the seeds of green and wrinkle shape. And when F1 generation, when these two are plants, some F1 hybrids are there, then all F1 hybrids are round and yellow shape. When these F1 hybrids are, they are self-fertilized. When they are self-fertilized in F2 generation, when some number of plants obtained in F2 generation. So in F2 generation, 3/4 plants are yellow, and only 1/4 of the plants, they are green in color. So let us discuss the inheritance of two genes, the pattern of inheritance of two genes with the help of Punnett square. So what type of parents taken by Mendel? One parent is yellow, homozygous yellow and round shape, and this is crossed with green wrinkle. So these are the parents. And next we obtain gametes from these parents. So which type of gametes will obtain? So this is capital Y and capital R is one gamete, and small y and small r, this is another gamete. When these two are crossed, we will obtain F1 hybrid. So which kind of F1 hybrids are present in F1 generation? All plants are. So all plants are heterozygous parents. So which kind of heterozygous? Yellow and round shaped parents. In F1 generation, all plants, 100 plants will be yellow and round. Then they are self-fertilized. When two plants of F1 generation, when they are self-fertilized, means same kinds of capital Y, capital R, small r, this is one parent, and when it is self-fertilized with another same condition, so these are the parents. And what are the gametes will produce this parent and this parent? What are the gametes? With the help of Punnett square, with the help of Forklian method, we easily obtain the different gametes, and or 2 to the power of n formula. So this is one heterozygous condition, this is another heterozygous condition, 2 to the power of 4. So how many gametes will produce this plant? 4 types of gametes, and the same type of gametes also produced from this plant also. So what are the different types of gametes will produced? capital Y capital R, capital Y small r, small y capital R, small y small r. So these are the 4 gametes from this parent. The same gametes also produced from this parent also. This parent also produced same parent. So with the help of Punnett square, we obtain F2 generation. So with the help of Punnett square, so this is dihybrid cross. In dihybrid cross, their total number of offsprings produced in F2 generation, that will be 16. So we have to take 4 crosses, 4 vertical crosses and 4 horizontal lines. So this is the self-fertilization of F1 hybrids. So what are the gametes? Capital Y capital R, capital Y small r, small y capital R, small y small r. And here also same, capital Y small capital R, capital Y small r, small y capital R, small y small r. So this is male and this is female parents. Now we take the probability of possible gametes. Capital Y capital R, capital R. So this is yellow round. Next capital Y, capital R, small r. So this is also yellow round. Next these two, capital Y, small y, capital R. So this is also yellow round. This is also yellow round. Yes, capital Y, capital R, small r. So this is also yellow round. Next same, capital Y, capital R, small r. This is yellow round. Capital Y, small r. So this is yellow and wrinkled. Next capital Y, capital R, small r. Yellow round. This is yellow round. Capital Y, small r. Yellow wrinkled. Next capital Y, capital R. It is again yellow and round. Yes, capital Y, capital R, small r. These two. This is also yellow round. Yes, small y, capital R. So green round. This parent is green and round. Yes, small y, capital R, small r. So this is green and round. Next capital Y, capital R, small r. So it is again yellow round. Next capital Y, small r. So this is yellow wrinkled. So small y, capital R, small r. This is green round. Last one, small y, small r. So this is green and wrinkled. So this is the cross between F1 to F1 hybrids. Now let us see what is the phenotypic and genotypic ratio. The first one is phenotypic ratio. So what is phenotypic ratio? The phenotypic ratio is how many plants external appearance of hybrids is phenotypic ratio. So here yellow round. So yellow round. How many yellow round plants are there? Yellow round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So yellow round are 9. Next yellow wrinkled. How many yellow wrinkled? 1, 2, 3. So yellow wrinkled are 3. Next green round. So green round, how many green round? 1, 2 and 3. Green round and 3. Next green wrinkled. How many green wrinkled? Only 1. So this is the phenotypic ratio. The phenotypic ratio of dihybrid cross. The phenotypic ratio of inheritance of two genes, that is 9:3:3:1. This is the phenotypic ratio. And what is the genotypic ratio? The genotypic ratio is So this is the genotypic ratio. Here the genotypic ratio means it is the combination of genes. First one is yellow round. Yellow round. How many yellow round are there? Yellow round, capital Y, capital Y, capital R, capital R. This is yellow and round. Capital Y, small y, capital R, capital R. This is also yellow round. Capital Y, small r, capital R and small r. This is yellow round. And capital Y, small y, capital Y, capital Y, capital R, small r. So these are also yellow round. So here already in the previous video I will tell you when homozygous condition 1/4, when heterozygous condition 2/4 value will taken. Here this is homozygous, this is homozygous. So 1/4, 1/4. It means 1/16. Here heterozygous. So 2/4, 1/4. So 2/16 is this type of genotypes out of 16 2, and this type of genotypes out of 16 1. Next 2/4, 2/4, 2/4, 2/4 means 4/16. Next this one 1/4, 2/4. So this is also 1/16. So this is the yellow round. Next yellow wrinkle also there. Yellow wrinkle. So what is the genotype of yellow wrinkle? Yellow wrinkle is capital Y, smaller, capital Y, smaller. So value when we put value 1/4, 1/4. So 1/16. Again 2/4, 1/4 equals to 2/16. Next green round. So what is the genotype of green round? Green, small y, capital R, small y, capital R, small r. When we put value 1/4, 1/4. So 1/16. 1/4, 2/4. 1/16. Next green round, green wrinkle. Green and wrinkle. So green and wrinkle, the genotype is only this one. So 1/4, 1/4. So 1/16. So this is the genotypic ratio. So this is the genotypic ratio of dihybrid cross. 1:2:4:1:1:2:1:2:1:1. That is the genotypic ratio of dihybrid cross. So it can also written as. So Mendel also performed both characters separately and he will get the 3:1 ratio. It can written as sheet shape, sheet color separately and sheet shape separate. So what is the sheet color? Yellow and green. So yellow is dominate over green. So how many yellows? If you observe the Punnett square of dihybrid cross, yellow color is 9 plus 3. So green color is 3 plus 1. So 9 plus 3 means 12 and 3 plus 1 means 4. So it is exactly similar to 3:1 ratio of monohybrid cross of Mendel experiment. And sheet shape also. So round shape is dominant. Round shape is dominant over wrinkle shape. If you observe the Punnett square, then round 9 plus 3 round sheets are there and 3 plus 1 wrinkle shapes are there. So this is also 12 plus 4. 12 plus 4. 12 plus 4 means it is written as 3:1. When the two characters are separated, these two characters are exactly follow the phenotypic ratio of monohybrid cross. That's why the two characters of dihybrid cross also written as like this: sheet color and sheet shape. So yellow color is dominant over green color and round shape is dominant over wrinkle shape. So based on the results of dihybrid cross, Mendel proposed the third generalization or the third law, that is law of independent assortment. Law of independent assortment. So what is law of independent assortment? When two pairs of characters present in a hybrid, like this one, and two pairs of characters present in a hybrid, then one pair of character, it is independently separated from the other pair of character during the gamete formation or spore formation. When two pairs of characters in a hybrid, so both are separated, both are independently assorted from each other during the gamete formation. So this is the definition of law of independent assortment. In the next video we will discuss about law of independent assortment, and again some problems based on law of independent assortment or inheritance of two genes.